Hey, everybody, and welcome back to For the Booze.
For the Booze. We are back.
That's us.
If you were present for the live, which we know you weren't because we can see how many people were in there, we are doing this a day late. So while this will be a video on YouTube, if you'd like to go watch it, we don't really have the time to do as much editing as I wanted, if any at all. So we're probably going to start using our Tuesday to record episodes. So it gives me more time to edit. But this will be a video nonetheless, either way. So, but the more edited stuff is coming. I just didn't plan it well enough to.
If you'd like to see it in video format and see our
come check us out.
Okay, little faces, just come and see us over on
That is
YouTube.
a Freudian slip like crazy.
Hey,
you said it.
I didn't mean to. You didn't have to point it out. You could have just let it be.
Anybody who listens to the show knows I am not going to let that one go.
Anyways.
Know what I'm doing later. But anyways.
Welcome back to the show.
We are doing what I would still consider paranormal adjacent, even though it is directly paranormal. We are not going to be doing a location. We're going to be talking about a topic that I kind of came upon by accident, I guess, where I was trying to come up with ideas for like Patreon shows in the car, and I did one, and my kid loved it. So I thought we would, if you're interested in this sort of thing, this is going to be something that we're going to be releasing in Patreon at some point. It's celebrities in the paranormal.
Okay.
Which, I'll be honest, like, I've known some paranormal stories when it comes to celebrities. I did not realize how many there were.
Really?
There's a lot.
I had no idea this was going to be a thing, by the way.
And I do this.
I know. I just show up.
Yeah, basically. But so I wanted to talk about some of these paranormal encounters. Now, when I say paranormal, we're going to cover, paranormal as in ghosts, aliens, and cryptids alike.
Ooh.
We're going to cover them all.
Even space cryptids?
There's no such thing. But if we ever come across one, like Bigfoot on a UFO, then fine, yeah.
Yeah.
But today, we're just going to stick to the 3 regular ones.
Okay.
I don't even know where to go with that. But from haunted hotel suites and shadowy cryptids lurking on movie sets to unexplained lights in the sky. Today, we're asking what happens when celebrities come face to face with the supernatural. So grab your popcorn and a flashlight and let's dive into tales that even the tabloids can't seem to explain.
Ooh.
Now, our first story comes from the world of classic Hollywood. So, we're talking way back. And did you know that legendary actress Joan Crawford believed that her home was haunted? Didn't we do an episode about her?
I feel like she came up.
Wasn't she in the apartment in New York? I will have to look into that. I can't remember.
Remember either.
In an interview, she actually recounted nights spent in a sprawling Los Angeles mansion where unexplained footsteps echoed through the halls and doors opened on their own. And Crawford's daughter, Christina, later claimed that the ghosts might have been lingering spirits of former residents or perhaps actors unwilling to leave the stage even in death. They just don't give up.
Yeah. Like, nope, I'm here and I'm not leaving.
Just, when you got to get that part, you've got to get that part. To stay vigilant, my acting friends. Maybe you will get there one day.
Spotlight is the life.
Spotlight is the life. I don't know what that means. Spotlight, maybe.
That's what I meant to say.
But Joan is far from alone. Now, singer and actress Miley Cyrus.
Okay.
Of, what show is she?
Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana. That's what I thought. Of course you would know that. Once rented an apartment in London and described waking up to see a spectral figure in her bathroom mirror, a man in Victorian garb who vanished as quickly as he appeared. And Cyrus said she felt an icy chill whenever she entered the room, as if ghostly tenant was unhappy to be sharing his space with a pop star. I gotta be honest, depends on which era Miley Cyrus we're talking about. I wouldn't mind.
Oh my God.
Hey man,
I knew you were going to say something.
All right. I know she gets a lot of hate from the world. This isn't about her as an individual or even her music, which none of that bothers me. She's pretty though. I think she's pretty hot. So this spans. So we're going to talk, everybody that we're going to talk about in this it really spans the years through Hollywood.
Okay.
So, like, I know we have, classic Hollywood will come up through, like, I think some of the 70s, 80s, and even into modern times, like Miley Cyrus. Okay. I mean, it seems like this happens more than people know about.
Interesting.
Now, Dan Aykroyd. This is one I did know about. Star of Ghostbusters is another who's had run-ins with the supernatural. Do you know anything about Dan Aykroyd?
No.
He is super, super duper into ufology.
Okay.
Ufology. However you guys say it. I'm sorry. I'm not into it.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not your field.
Now,
he has spoken about his family's spiritualist background and believes in his Los Angeles home being inhabited by numerous spirits. And Dan once woke to find a translucent figure lying beside him and often hears music playing or doors slamming with no earthly explanation. And for Aykroyd, spirits are simply part of life and perhaps inspiration for his most iconic role. We will hear another story about him later.
Okay.
Dan Aykroyd is very much into the paranormal, and I think that's kind of what happened to his career because it seemed like during the 80s, Dan Aykroyd was incredibly famous. I'm not saying he's not. Yeah. I'm not saying he's not famous now. Right. I mean, if you're old enough to remember, you'll always know who Dan Aykroyd is.
Just less so now. I feel like not as prevalent.
I think him and another person we're going to come across in this. Their careers, they didn't get stopped or. I don't know how to explain it, but their careers definitely took a hit because of their beliefs.
Okay.
But there is another one coming up who is also extremely into the UFOs.
All right.
Very, very into it.
Okay.
Now, actress Lucy Hale, known for Pretty Little Liars. You watched that. What's her name? It's a Hale or Hall?
I don't know.
Okay. Shared her own eerie story from her Nashville home. She reported hearing footsteps, seeing lights flicker, and even receiving texts from her own number. And one night, she awoke to find all the doors in her house wide open, despite locking them before bed. Now, Lucy describes a feeling of being watched and even her dog barking at empty corners of her room. No.
Trust the animals.
I'm a guy, okay? I would be super, put off if I woke up and my doors were open after I locked them.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially, you lock them.
Oh, yeah.
You lock them. So.
It depends. Is it me or you? Because I know you are a very forgetful lady.
I am.
Very. Mm-hmm. Huh? Exactly.
What?
Now, Matthew McConaughey, while shooting the film The Haunting in England, spent several sleepless nights after seeing what he described as a, quote, gray, misty woman moving through his rented cottage. The spirit seemed playful, opening cupboards and rearranging small objects. And McConaughey took to talking aloud to the presence, asking for peaceful nights, and claimed the disturbances lessened soon after. But that was two hard words to put together. Which we have actually talked about him before when we did the LaLaurie Mansion.
Yes, I remember that.
He owned it, didn't he? If I remember correctly.
At one point, I believe, yeah.
And he had Madame Blue. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. Was that the LaLaurie Mansion? I know we put out a reel. I can't remember. God, we've been doing this for too long. But
many things.
I know he has had an experience. I'm pretty sure it was the LaLaurie Mansion with a lady named Madame Blue, as he called her. Blue. Now, even Ariana Grande comes into this. She once shared that after visiting Stoll Cemetery, known for its haunted reputation, she began experiencing a series of chilling events. And she reported seeing demonic faces in the dark, feeling, quote, heavy atmospheres, and smelling sulfur in her home. Ariana said she even captured a mysterious black figure in a photo that she took that night, a photo she deleted after being overcome by an unexplainable sense of dread. Why would you delete it? Becomes way less believable.
Agreed. Absolutely
and you know
agreed.
What? I'd be curious to know what time of year this happened in, because if it was around Thanksgiving and you're eating a lot of deviled eggs, smelling sulfur in your home is pretty normal.
This is true.
You know, get them egg farts. Don't act like you don't know. Come on.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Now, the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel is famous for its glamorous guests and its ghosts, of course. Marilyn Monroe is said to appear in mirrors, and some visitors report hearing mysterious laughter in the Blossom Room long after the parties have ended. Actors staying at the hotel often request rooms on lower floors, hoping to avoid late-night run-ins with the supernatural. Kill me in that hotel.
Yo.
I want to go hang out with Marilyn.
What?
She's a dime.
I love her.
If I had to be stuck in purgatory with Marilyn Monroe, it sounds pleasant.
You wouldn't be mad.
I would not be mad. I would not be mad. And I why would anybody avoid late night run-ins with the supernatural if they believe it to be somebody like Marilyn Monroe?
I mean, I wouldn't try to avoid it no matter who it was,
But
honestly.
especially if it's Marilyn Monroe. You know what I'm saying?
We get it.
Oh, here's another one of my favorite actresses coming up.
Yep, I see it.
Actress Kate Hudson. While staying at the Savoy Hotel in London, I think that's how you pronounce that, claimed that she woke up in the middle of the night to a translucent figure sitting at the foot of her bed. The air turned icy cold, and as she stared in disbelief, the apparition slowly faded, leaving her shaken but strangely unafraid. Hudson has since said that she believes the hotel is, quote, definitely haunted. I would haunt Kate Hudson. Listen, in the movie Almost Famous, oh, Lord, my God, Kate Hudson, if you ever hear this, I love you.
Desperation.
She's so good looking. She's she's the daughter of Kurt Russell and Goldie
geez,
Hawn.
I can see her. Yes,
Bro, and she honestly does look like her mom.
she does.
And
Absolutely.
even when I was a kid, I thought Goldie Hawn was attractive. As a kid, so she was probably a kid too. So it works out perfect.
And if nobody has seen the movies, what are they? What are the Christmas movies that they play Santa and Mrs. Claus in?
What are those movies? Isn't it just Santa Claus?
No, because that's the Tim Allen movies.
No, The Santa Claus is a Tim Allen movie.
Man.
Oh
my God, I have to
look it up on your phone.
I am. I'm going right now.
What are those movies called?
I know.
We watched them.
We watched all of them.
All two of them.
Yeah.
We watched them all, as Megan says. I'm curious now. I need to know. I feel like it's just called
Christmas Chronicles.
Christmas Chronicles. There you go.
So good.
Well,
So
you know
good.
what makes it good is that it's not your regular Santa that you get in every movie. That's why.
Yep.
He's like, I don't know. He's kind of like a regular guy,
Yeah, I know. They're so good.
you know, and he's kind of witty and gets a little shitty at times. So it
I
just
love
feels
such
more
good
realistic.
movies. It does. Absolutely.
Now let's move from haunted halls to the wild unknown, cryptids. Creatures whose existence is unsubstantiated, like Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, or the Chupacabra, have fascinated the public and celebrities alike.
Chupacabra.
Now,
That's a fun word to
Rob
say.
Lowe. Do you remember when we watched that show, The Lowe Files, I think it was?
Yeah.
I actually liked that show. For example, the actor and his sons filmed a reality show called The Lowe Files. If I would have just read ahead, there it was, where they set out to investigate urban legends. And during one episode in the Ozark Mountains, Lowe claims they encountered a Sasquatch-like creature, and he describes it as a hulking shadow that moved with unnatural speed. Quote, "If I'd been alone," Lowe admitted, "I'd have thought I imagined the whole thing." Now, we watched this whole series, but I honestly think we skipped over the cryptid ones, and we only watched the paranormal ones.
I think we did too.
But
Pretty sure.
if memory serves, I'm pretty sure that's what we did. So, sorry, Rob Lowe. The paranormal
Sorry.
ones were good, though.
Yeah.
They
were.
weren't faked for anything. They were all very real.
It was just him like going out with his sons and
Yeah, and like I've been
It was
watching,
really-
like
it was
Rob
cool.
Lowe has been in a lot of great movies. The first one I can think of is Outsiders, right? So like I've always liked him as an actor. He tended to get a little cheesy throughout the years, but I never knew that I'd like him as a regular person. And if that's him being a regular person in that show, he seems delightful. Now, pop star Kesha.
Oh.
Don't stop. Okay. Another lover of the strange also had a show. recounted a nighttime hike in the Pacific Northwest where she allegedly heard guttural howls and snapped blurry photos of large, indistinct shapes darting among the trees. I doubt they were dating. Now, quote, "I don't know if it was a Sasquatch," she joked, quote, "but I know it wasn't any Hollywood animal handler in a suit." I cannot string words together today.
Me either.
So she had a show also. We never watched it. I don't remember the name of it. It looked really weird.
Very.
But it did actually get good reviews. People said it was a good show.
Stop.
I mean, come on, we watched Rob Lowe.
I mean, true, but
He had nothing to do with the paranormal either. I'm just saying people did like this show. I remember reading up on it and because I was like, really? And
it's just like a strange
it's
go-to
because
for a paranormal
it's
host
because she's strange.
Of a show, I guess.
Yeah, but if she's a fan of the paranormal, then what does it matter? Meatloaf, the rock singer, used to be on Ghost Hunters all the time. So what's the difference?
Conjuring Kesha is what it was called.
There you go. See, I remember she had a show.
I looked it up.
Now,
I did not know that.
while filming Deliverance in rural Georgia, actor Burt Reynolds reportedly heard strange howling and saw what he described as an, quote, ape-like shape moving through the forest near the set. And the crew shrugged it off, but Reynolds insisted that the woods were home to something beyond ordinary wildlife. That is not the only creepy thing that happened out there for Deliverance.
In the woods of Georgia.
In Deliverance. You've never seen that, have you?
No.
Ooh, that's where Squeal Like a Piggy comes from.
Ugh.
Yeah. If you ever saw it, you would never forget that movie.
Never seen it.
It's not monsters like you think of monsters. It's real life monsters. Yeah. You know, like inbred dudes on a porch picking a banjo, ding a ding 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 ding, and a bunch of guys going out for a hiking trip or a camping trip, and it changes their life for the worst.
Ugh. No thanks.
I can't say it on here because it's going to go on
fine.
YouTube.
It's fine.
But they get R-worded. Yeah.
Ew.
And this movie was in the 70s, I believe. Yeah. But that's where all that, you squeal like a pig and bing a ding 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 ding. That's where all that comes from.
Ding 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 ding.
That's where it comes from. Comedian Jack Black, fascinated by the legend of the Chupacabra, once traveled to Texas with friends to investigate. He described finding animal carcasses with unusual wounds and hearing eerie guttural noises at night. Though Jack laughs about it now, he admits he was, quote, pretty freaked out and swears that at one point he glimpsed a large, hunched creature darting behind a barn.
What? Chupacabra. It's a really fun word to say.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
And who could forget the time Matthew McConaughey was filming on location in Texas, and he swore he saw a, quote, dog man, a wolfish creature standing upright, watching from the tree line. The crew dismissed it as a trick of the light, but McConaughey insists it was, quote, the wildest and most primal stare I've ever encountered.
Oh, that sounds creepy.
I think Matthew McConaughey needs to stop smoking so much broccoli.
I mean, he could have seen things, but he comes up a lot in paranormal stuff.
He smokes a lot of the Joanna.
The Mary Jane?
Oh, yeah. Because he hangs out with Woody Harrelson. You ever heard the thing that they might be brothers or something?
Wait, what?
Yeah. They think that they have the same dad or something.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm true. That's
so
weird.
what? There's like a guy out there just like fathering a bunch of celebrities?
I mean, things happen like that all the time.
I mean, this is true.
I remember there was a thing about Bill Burr, the comedian, and Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins being brothers.
Bill and Bill?
The musician Post Malone has actually spoken of his fascination with the Mothman legend and even visited Point Pleasant, West Virginia, the most caked-up statue that has ever been made.
Yes.
That statue, whoever made that and decided...
Like, why?
To give Mothman...
Why?
The yams that they did. I don't understand it. Somebody got weird with it.
Very strange. And Post Malone, who now lives like 45 minutes away from us.
Yeah, but don't go stalk him because it's weird.
It is weird. And he was just at a rodeo in our town.
God, Megan just can't stop talking about this.
He was like right
I
up the
know,
street.
but I've heard you mention this so many times.
Cool.
But we didn't see him.
No, but hell, people were posting pictures.
He don't know who we are.
No.
Come on. Now, he reported seeing glowing red eyes in the distance and left town. Quote, absolutely convinced there's something out there. Now, Post Malone, if you ever do listen to this, we would love to meet you, and we don't live far away. I don't want you to think I don't want that, because I do.
Don't. And everybody posting online said it's super nice guy.
Everybody says he's a nice guy.
Super down to earth, just chill guy.
There's so many videos of him just being the best to his fans and stuff. So,
Keep doing you, Post Malone.
Yeah, right. I want to meet you.
Right.
Now, actor Kristen Stewart, I think calling her an actress is a little bit of a stretch, personally. While in Scotland filming, went out late one foggy night with friends searching for signs of the Loch Ness Monster. She claims they saw a large, shadowy shape gliding across the water, leaving ripples in its wake, and heard a deep, echoing call. And Stewart admits she can't be sure what it was, but remains open to the idea of Nessie hiding at the depths of the loch.
Okay.
And if she was acting, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
No comment.
Am I wrong?
No comment.
She is the same person on and off screen.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, whatever, dude. Amazing actress. Emmy Award winning.
Loved her in The Runaways, though.
Yeah, but she's also the same character in all the Twilight movies and in literally every movie she's ever been in.
I think The Runaways was just a really good movie.
I think it had a good supporting cast. So it didn't make, it made her bad acting not as bad. Now, no exploration of the unknown would be complete without a look to the stars, literally. Celebrities have long been fascinated by UFOs and alien encounters. And singer Demi Lovato has not only sung about the extraterrestrial life, but also claims to have seen strange, darting lights in the night sky over Joshua Tree National Park. On a meditation retreat, Lovato described a formation of orbs that hovered and then vanished without a trace. Quote, it felt like a cosmic invitation, Lovato shared on a social media, urging fans to keep an open mind.
Okay.
Hey, I believe in UFOs. Now,
I mean, do I think we're the only things in this universe? Absolutely not.
We couldn't be.
There's no way. There's absolutely no way.
The universe is like ever expanding. And
do I feel like aliens and UFOs come down and abduct people and do bodily experiments on people and then put them back?
I would never.
It'd be weird.
I would never
if they put them
proclaim
back,
one or the other either. However, if we're going to say that in this expansive universe we couldn't possibly be the only living creatures, we would have to be open to the idea of there could be humanoid creatures that do come here and are just checking us out. Because there's a lot of beliefs from a lot of ancient writings and even like hieroglyphs and stuff that we've seen that have led people to believe that aliens had something to do with the beginning of human civilization. And I could see that. I could see that being a possibility.
Yeah.
Because what if there are beings out there that are basically us but have evolved way past us? And they're trying to give us the tools to also
get to where they are.
To also evolve to that level.
Okay. I mean,
we're doing a terrible job, though, and we're ruining everything.
I mean, it's fine.
I have allergies. My allergies are killing me. My son was making fun of me this morning as I was getting him ready. He was like, why do you breathe like... I was like, dude, I can't breathe. I have allergies, and I'm very stuffy. He's such a jerk sometimes. I
don't know. I just feel like if aliens are going to come down to take people, why bring them back with those kinds of stories?
I don't know. All right. If it was my personal belief, I don't think they were ever supposed to come back with stories, because the majority of stories that are from alien abduction are people waking up in the middle of something happening to them. The same way that like
a mistake, you mean? Like they're not supposed to wake up?
Well, yeah, but think about it like this. Out of the millions and millions of people that have surgery, most people don't remember anything.
No.
But there are the few who react differently to the anesthesia and wake up in the middle of a surgery and do remember it.
True.
So it would be the same thing, right? If you go into like, let's just suspend disbelief for a minute.
Okay.
And let's just say alien abduction is real, 100% hands down.
Okay.
We couldn't say that if our bodies react differently to certain anesthesias here on Earth, it wouldn't be the same somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Because everybody's different.
Absolutely.
You know, some people need more dose of this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And it's always like you're doing your best to give them what you think they need.
I don't need a lot, and it takes me a whole entire day to wake up.
It's just been so long for me, I don't remember. But I'm just saying, I just think that's a good way to look at, like, why do some people seem to remember? Is, you know, maybe they were just one of those few that woke up during.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe we've all been abducted at some point. We just don't know it.
Nobody ever really knows.
You know? Why do, you know, maybe that's an answer for why certain things, like I had appendicitis when I was a kid and you didn't.
Maybe.
You know, stuff like that. Maybe,
Interesting.
you know, maybe that's why some people get certain sicknesses and stuff that other people don't get. We just don't know. There's too many things we don't know and we don't understand.
Absolutely.
Now,
I'm okay not understanding.
Now, Tom DeLonge from
DeLonge.
Blink 182, which I know all about Tom DeLonge, has gone even further, founding, quote, To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science.
Shut up.
And this has been going on for a very long time.
Okay.
An organization dedicated to researching UFO phenomena. Now, DeLonge claims to have seen unidentified craft with his own eyes and has become a central figure in the push for government disclosure. Tom DeLonge has always been a big name and front man in UFOs.
Interesting.
It's a long time, to the point where, do you remember when he was no longer in Blink 182 because he was in that band Angels and Airways?
Yes.
His alien stuff is what kind of led to that.
Him leaving Blink-182,
Well, yeah,
you mean?
because he was being kind of weird about it. And he was nonstop promoting his To the Stars Academy.
Interesting.
He's back now, though.
Interesting choice of a school, I guess.
I mean...
But, like, if you're passionate about something, do you?
And he is. He is I don't think you could be much more of a believer than Tom DeLonge.
I mean, I'm not like a super believer in extraterrestrial things, but I know a lot of people are. And this, I guess,
I would say
built an outlet for people to, like, have a place to go.
I'm
to
a
do
believer on a casual level.
this. Yeah, agreed.
Where if you ask me, I'm just like, yeah.
Like, yeah, sure.
But if you don't ask me, like, what I think and get theories, because I don't know. Actress Fran Drescher had perhaps the most unusual tale of all.
Fran Drescher.
Insisting that as a child, she and a friend saw a spacecraft land in her neighborhood. Years later, she found a small, unexplained scar and joked that aliens, quote, put a chip in her. Whether serious or tongue-in-cheek, her story adds to the long list of celebrity encounters with the unknown.
I love Fran Drescher.
Yeah, she's funny and also very attractive. Famed director Guillermo del Toro recently opened up about a close encounter he had in his 20s. While driving late at night in rural Mexico, he and a friend witnessed a set of bright, silent lights hovering over the road before vanishing at impossible speed. And Del Toro described the experience as, quote, utterly unexplainable, and said it continues to inspire his fascination with the theme of the unknown in his films. And he makes weird films.
It's like a super unexplainable, just silent light.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who have that same claim though, where it's just like lights that come out of nowhere. There's no sound, no nothing.
See, I feel like I can get on board with more of the like lights than the actual like ship sightings.
What do you think the lights are?
I mean,
They're ships. Don't listen to her.
Whatever.
They're
But
ships.
I don't know. I feel like lights are just more feasible, I guess.
Oh, okay. So aliens are just glowing.
No, I'm not
So
saying
that's more
it's-
feasible. Then what are the lights?
I don't know what they are.
They're ships.
Unexplainable.
Rapper Lupe Fiasco,
Okay.
I like it, has shared a vivid account of waking up paralyzed as a child, unable to move as bright blue lights filled his bedroom. This is another claim that a lot of people have had. He recalls an overwhelming sense that, quote, something else was present in his room. And to this day, he remains convinced of alien contact, and the episode profoundly affected his outlook on the universe.
Wow. All right. Man.
Kick, push, kick. I like Lupe Fiasco. Sorry.
I don't.
Yeah, I know you don't. Country star Billy Ray Cyrus of Achy Breaky Heart.
Don't tell my heart.
And, as we've previously spoken of, Miley Cyrus's dad.
Yep.
Claimed to see a spinning disc hovering over his farm in Tennessee, along with his son, Trace. Mm-hmm. How'd you know that? See, this is the problem with our relationship, is I know who Lupe Fiasco is, but she knows apparently who Trace Cyrus is.
Yep.
Yep. See? Billy Ray watched as the object ripped across the sky, then disappeared behind a hill. The family tried to chase it in their truck, but found nothing but scorched grass where it had landed.
Oh, interesting.
I know that they
like
probably
evidence left behind.
I know they're probably real Tennessean people.
Tennesseans?
But when I think of the Cyruses, I think of bougie people playing pretend Southern.
With a godmother who is Dolly Parton.
I get it, man, but it's just not how I view them. I just don't. It's hard for me. You have the Disney kid and the dad with a mullet singing Achy Breaky Heart, who then went on to do Old Town Road. I mean, come on, dude.
Oh my God, Old Town Road.
Well, it was him and Lil Nas.
Yeah, I know.
So, like,
I forgot about that.
When I think of the Cyruses, like, I just don't see them as Tennessean farm people. And I know they are. Like, don't get me wrong.
Would you say you just don't think you'd understand?
I just don't think he'd understand. So don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart.
Might grow up.
It might blow up and kill this man. Come on. We're going to work on Megan's lyricism.
No, it's not going to help.
It's been like this since I've known you.
My whole life.
Now, while tales of USOs, yes.
USOs?
Yes. UFOs and cryptids often steal the spotlight, some of the most unnerving celebrity experiences have unfolded not in distant forests or in lonely highways, but on the very sets where Hollywood magic is made. The boundary between fiction and reality blurs when the cameras roll and cast and crew alike report brushes with the inexplicable. I'm having a hard time talking because I cannot breathe out of my nose. So this is geared more towards, there will be some actors in here, but it's not just the actors of Hollywood on set that experience things. It's also other people.
There's lots of people that are involved in making movies.
I understand that,
like
and I just wanted to point out some of those people as well.
Okay.
So there will be celebrity stuff mixed in with this, but there will also be non-celebrity, just depending on how you look at it. If it's like your famous key grip or, I don't know, producer, I'm sorry, they're not that famous. The set of The Conjuring, renowned for its supernatural subject matter, became infamous for its own eerie occurrences. Actress Vera Farmiga. God, I know I'm
Farmiga?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Farmiga.
Oh.
And found mysterious claw marks etched onto her computer screen after reading the script. Did you hear my voice just crack?
Yeah.
I am going through puberty right before I turn 45. While other crew members reported objects moving on their own and sudden chills sweeping through the soundstage. Now, director James Wan admitted that lights would flicker and props routinely fell without explanation, leading many to believe something had followed them from the real-life haunted house. Or, I'm going to give an alternate explanation, people sucking at their jobs.
True.
I'm just saying.
Either way, things happened.
Make sure you secure things. I don't know.
Do your
job.
jobs properly.
Do your job. During filming for, quote, the Poltergeist movies, and you've never seen those, have you?
No.
Man, so good. They're so good. Cast and crew.
Good, like The Exorcist that I had never seen. And
No,
you
these
had
are
me watch,
different.
it was terrible.
Yeah, because you watched it 40 years after it was made.
Awful.
Megan was expecting a special effects extravaganza.
I was not.
And
I
it,
was just
and it's a movie from 1975.
I was expecting the fear that people
Because
claimed
it
to
was
have when it
40
came out.
years old.
It was terrible. It was an awful movie.
Megan
I don't watch scary movies.
Megan also watches Disney stuff, so
I don't watch
judge her
scary
too
movies.
harshly.
I don't like them. They make me feel like I'm going to have panic attacks. I have to sleep with the lights on for like a week. Why do I want to do that with myself? And finally, I was like, okay, cool. I'll watch Poltergeist. Or not Poltergeist.
The Exorcist.
I was like, this is stupid.
Come on, you have to admit that one part in the movie that was pretty messed up.
It was definitely messed up. Not scary,
but
but messed up.
You're talking about a movie that was made a long time ago when movies like that were not being made. It's not scary to you because you're seeing it years later after movies have evolved so much that a Disney movie is more believable. But that's the problem. So when you watch it back now, if you didn't experience the fear of it once upon a time, you're not going to understand it. So it just seems like a cheesy old movie. But when it came out, it caused mass hysteria because the world didn't have movies like that.
I guess things like that weren't just readily.
The Vatican tried to get this thing erased from history. Okay? So I'm just saying.
It was a terrible movie, so I don't see why.
Anyways, during the filming for Poltergeist, cast and crew became convinced the production was cursed. Actress Jo Beth Williams recalled returning home from the set each night to find her photographs inexplicably askew. Now, the tragic deaths of several cast members after the film's release only deepened the lore surrounding the movie's unsettling legacy. Many people on that set died, including Carol Ann, the little girl.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
On the set of The Exorcist, often cited as one of the scariest movies ever made.
No.
Things frequently went awry. A fire destroyed large sections of the set, halting production for weeks, and several crew members experienced unexplainable accidents. Actress Ellen Burstyn suffered a serious injury during the film, and director William Friedkin, claimed to have witnessed inexplicable cold drafts and strange noises echoing through the studio late at night. I'm pretty sure the guy who played the priest died. Like right after the movie came out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm almost positive.
Okay.
Do you know that movie's based on a real story?
I'm sure.
It's based off of it was a boy, not a girl.
Okay.
Even comedies haven't been spared. While filming Ghostbusters, again, Dan Aykroyd, himself a believer in the paranormal, reported seeing shadowy figures and hearing footsteps in the empty corridors of the historic New York firehouse used in the movie. And the cast would just joke about friendly ghosts visiting between takes, but some were less amused by the odd happenings. So he's like everywhere he goes.
Yeah.
But
things are going on.
But ghosts aren't even his thing.
Huh.
He likes UFOs. That is Dan Aykroyd's thing. I just know he is very, very into UFOs. And for those who believe spirits are attracted to storytelling, the set of Insidious saw multiple crew members report sleep paralysis and vivid nightmares throughout the production. Director James Wan and star Patrick Wilson both claimed to feel watched during certain scenes, and unexplained technical glitches plagued the shoot. These moments, whispered about in trailers and traded in studio hallways, reminds us that sometimes the chills on screen are only part of the story. The movie set, a place built for illusion, may be the perfect stage for encounters that defy rational explanation.
Okay.
There's like a lot of...
I mean, I believe like filming scary movies and stuff, like stuff can happen. Like you're focusing on these willing it
into existence. Exactly. We just talked about this the other day.
Yep. Focusing on very, very, very specific things.
Now, there's a couple extra little bonus stories here. Rock legend Elvis Presley's long life interest in UFOs is well documented. His inner circle claims that Elvis believed he was visited by extraterrestrials as a young boy, an experience he said it inspired some of his spiritual pursuits. Some even reported seeing mysterious blue lights above Graceland.
Oh, okay.
And actress Goldie Hawn, who spawned that beautiful, beautiful daughter, has described seeing a triangular craft while camping in the desert as a teenager. She felt a strange buzzing sensation and a sense of, quote, peaceful euphoria, and later recounted hearing stories of similar sightings from other locals.
Interesting.
We get a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot of UFO stuff when it comes to celebrities, but they travel a lot.
Right.
You know, and they have to, like, when they film certain things, they'll be on location for long periods of time, and I don't know. I just feel like their chances of experiencing ghosts, cryptids, and aliens are more than everybody else who's just at home.
Right. A normal, average person.
Bro, I really cannot breathe through my nose at all. I'm dying.
Sorry. I don't know. I feel like that's true. Like, we sit at home. We don't really, we go out, but not, on extended period trips and stuff like that. So I feel like
we live in one of the big, Utah, Arizona, Nevada. All those areas are pretty well known for documenting, UFOs. So, we live in one of those places, but we've been out at night. I don't really see anything. But I'm not out there all the time looking for it. So
no, but we were out and saw the Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis?
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw the Aurora Borealis.
It was really cool.
Now, you might be wondering, why do so many celebrities report supernatural encounters? Is it their creative minds, their openness to new experiences, or simple coincidence? The psychologists suggest that those in artistic fields may be more receptive to anomalies and less likely to dismiss the unexplained. I'm a very creative person, and I feel like I have a lot of experiences.
Yeah.
Especially in this house. But perhaps it's also the pressure and isolation of fame that makes the night seem longer and the shadows deeper. And when you spend nights alone in a hotel suite or far from home on location, the line between imagination and reality can blur. As our journey through Hollywood's haunted corridors and mysterious landscapes comes to a close, one thing is clear. The boundary between the ordinary and the extraordinary is far thinner than we might imagine. Whether these tales are born from restless spirits, elusive creatures, or even visitors from the stars, they remind us that curiosity and wonder are woven into the fabric of human experience, even for those who live in the spotlight. So, as you step back into your own world, keep your eyes open for the uncanny and your mind receptive to stories that challenge what you know. Fame may offer fortune and recognition, but it does not shield anyone from the mysteries that linger all around us. So, until next time, keep an open mind. Maybe you'll see some stuff and send us a story. If you have an alien story, if you have a ghost story, if you have a cryptid story, please send it.
Or any weird thing that may have happened to you.
Indeed. I was trying to think of something clever to say, but I didn't have anything.
I was like, what?
Yeah, celebrities. I just thought it was interesting topic.
It is.
Because
absolutely.
I couldn't believe how engaged my kid was I didn't think he would care because he doesn't know who I'm talking about.
He had looked something up and then started reading it in a podcast voice. And when he stopped, it was about, what was it?
I don't even
The Warren
remember.
Museum.
Oh, yeah, it was.
And he stopped, and our oldest from the back seat said, "But I want to know what's inside." And he didn't even hear him, and I was like,
"It was on our way. It was on our way to pick up Luma."
Yeah, and I was like, "Hey, he wants you to continue," and he was like, "Oh," so he did.
Which is where I got the idea for the last episode.
Yeah, super cool.
But then I thought of this idea for a Patreon, exclusive podcast, which I'm working on because I got to figure out if there is even enough celebrity stories to keep it going for at least a little while. But it's something I want to do on the side. So if you're interested in that, join Patreon. It'll come out at some point. If I feel like there's enough, I'm going to do it.
And I wonder, even the tidbits of stuff that we had in here of just bringing up the names in a little bit, is there more intricate stories?
I mean, I'm sure a lot of these stories do go a lot more in depth, but because we made it all one episode, I could only touch on so many things.
Do all that, yeah.
This was just the things I saw, the things I believe, yada yada. But these stories are out there. And I find them very interesting because it just goes to show you that these aren't just things that happen to everyday people that people who don't believe just kind of shrug off. It's happening to everybody. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. It just depends on what you believe, I suppose. So Megan, is it real? Do you believe in the paranormal?
Do you believe in the paranormal?
What else do you want me to ask?
100% absolutely.
Yeah, me too. That's how we ended up doing
Why
the show.
Why are we even doing this show if we don't?
I don't know. But I just, just wanted to ask you.
Absolutely, 100%.
Jeez.
I never like put much stock into it when I was a kid. Like,
I did,
but
believe.
then I started having things happen to me.
I got into
like 8,
I got into a lot of like the not even necessarily like real paranormal stuff, but like paranormal stories and like
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps and the like Are You Afraid of the Dark and scary stories to tell in the dark and like all those books that I remember from when I was a kid. So I got into those at a very young age.
Me too.
And then honestly, it was really like around the time I was, in my early 20s when Ghost Hunters came out. I was like, dude, people do this like legitimately.
Like for real?
So yeah, that's how it ended up going for me. And then it got ruined for me. Thanks, YouTube. So I don't know. That's the end of this one. If you want to find us, look up for us on all the social media platforms. Megan finally figured out how to post clips.
I did.
She posted one.
I did.
So it was nice.
Posted it on all the things except for
I just got to teach you. I just got to teach you how
to
to edit them. That's all.
I think I know how. I just wasn't that worried about it.
But yeah, so if you'd like to help support the show, Patreon for the Booze_podcast. And again, if you have these stories like your favorite celebrities, send them in. We'd like to read them. Or you don't even have to read them on here. I just want to read them.
Or even your stories. Stuff that's happened to you.
That's what I meant. I said they can send in their stories like the celebrities have.
Oh, like the...
And we'd like to read them.
I misheard you.
Megan, don't listen.
I do listen.
But, yeah, let's get out of here.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, so much for listening. And we will see you in the next one.
Bye. I'm always going to think Kate Hudson's hot. Never not going to be.